Hi there! You're listening to Portrait of a Fangirl, and I'm your host, Jenna Wrenn. On this show, you'll hear the stories of women who have found inspiration, growth, and power through fandom. And who better to embody that spirit than my guest today, the incredible Ashley Eckstein. I'll be chatting with Ashley about her upcoming projects, including the 11th annual Her Universe fashion show at San Diego Comic-Con. With her dedication to mental health advocacy, giving creators a platform to succeed, and using her voice to uplift others, Ashley truly lives up to the words of Ahsoka herself. When you find people who need your help, you help them no matter what. So join me and get ready to unapologetically embrace your fangirl side. Well, we're here to talk about a lot of exciting things. I don't even know where to start. You have so much going on, Ashley.
Oh, it's a busy time. It's a busy time, but an exciting time. So thanks for chatting with me today.
Of course. And well, the most exciting thing we have is next month. It is the 11th annual Her Universe fashion show at San Diego Comic-Con, right?
Yes, we are deep into the planning of the Her Universe fashion show, but we're so excited because this year's sponsor is Universal, and the designers are they have all sorts of designs inspired by Universal properties. And they run the gamut. There's some deep cuts and there's also some classics. So I can't wait for everyone to see it. But the theme of our show this year is Define Fashion. And so, it's throwing out traditional fashion rules. Fashion should be unlimited. And so we're throwing out kind of the expectations and really reimagining, well, what is geek couture? What does it look like? Can we use untraditional materials? So we're very excited. And of course, me and my co-host, Michael James Scott, which I'm so excited he's returning, we get to play with Wicked. We are leaning into Wicked, really leaning into the storyline of friendship. And I just can't wait to share the stage with him again.
Oh, I can imagine. And what a fun thing to play with. I can't get much more fantastical than Wicked.
It is. It's fantastical, it's thrillifying, and amazifying.
Exactly. So what do you see so far from these designers? I mean, I know you can't give too much away, but picking up this theme of throwing out the ordinary, what are you seeing?
Well, all of the designers this year really leaned into the theme. They are using untraditional materials. They're using technology more than ever before. They are reimagining the properties in ways that I wouldn't have imagined. So I'm really proud of all the designers. They took the theme to heart, and I have to say, this year's show has the highest caliber of talent across the board. And I mean that even from the submissions. We had a couple hundred designers submit, and pretty much every single submission could have been chosen for this year's show. It was so difficult to choose only 25 designers. So I applaud all the designers that submitted this year. I especially applaud the 25 designer finalists that were chosen. It was extremely hard competition. I say, as long as you make it into the show, you've already won, because it's so difficult to make it into the show. And I'm just so proud of all of them. And this is when I'm so happy that I'm the host of the show and not a judge.
Oh my goodness, no, I wouldn't want to do that either. Just everybody should win.
Yes.
As the founder of Her Universe, how have you seen the show evolve over the past 11 years?
Oh my goodness. One of my dreams for the Her Universe fashion show is that it would grow to become the must-see event at Comic-Con. That it would open Comic-Con with as a massive highlight. And I'm very proud of our show that it's become that. It's standing room only. We have overflow in the lobby. People start lining up first thing in the morning to get a wristband. And I am so humbled by that. I never take it for granted. I still have nightmares that nobody's going to show up. So the fact that people do year after year and bring the energy, I wish we could bottle the energy that's inside that ballroom and take it with us throughout the year whenever we need a boost of energy, because it's so special. It's electric. So I'm so proud of the show. And that is only possible because of the community that, you know, is at San Diego Comic-Con, but also the Her Universe community that we've created over the past 15 years. And then on top of that, the designer community that's been created over the past 11 years from the Her Universe fashion show. So, you know, I don't have my own kids. I'm a very proud auntie, but I say that I'm a proud mom of Her Universe. Her Universe is my baby. The Her Universe fashion show is my baby, and I'm just such a proud mom.
Well, you should be. I actually got to attend last year, my first San Diego, and it is electric. Like if you're there, you have to go to the Her Universe fashion show.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, Her Universe, really, you've consistently championed female fans and designers and this geek tour. How has that impacted your life and the designer's life as the years have gone on?
Oh my gosh. You know, all I've ever wanted with Her Universe and the Her Universe fashion show specifically is to provide opportunity. You know, if you know me, my friends and family know this, but I get more joy out of providing opportunity for someone than anything for myself. I like to say that one of my special skills is that I'm a good connector. I love connecting people. I love giving someone the opportunity to meet someone that they should know, or to become friends with someone that they should be friends with, or to put someone on a stage and shine the spotlight on them and say, shine, because you have the talent to do it. I get so much joy out of that, that that's all I've ever wanted. And so when I first started going to San Diego Comic-Con in 2007, I will never forget watching fans use the hallways of San Diego Comic-Con as their runway. And all I wanted to do was to give them an actual runway to walk on to showcase their talent. And now all these years later, what is still so surreal to me is that the Her Universe fashion show means something on their resume. You know, we've had designers book jobs for major studios. You know, they're now doing their dream jobs, and having the Her Universe fashion show on their resume matters. It helps them get the job, whether they win the show or not. You know, just by being a finalist, it means something. And so I'm super proud of it. And I'm, you know, I'm always very nervous as the host, but really it's like, it's not about me at all. It's about those designers and just watching them thrive. And that's what makes me so happy more than anything that I could ever do.
So lovely. And the energy is just so beautiful there. It's so nice to see, fandom come together like that. So you
Ab-
mentioned earlier, I'm sorry, you mentioned earlier that your friend Michael James Scott is returning. It's very
Yes.
exciting. This is the third year, right?
Yes, this is his third year.
Oh my goodness. So what are you looking forward to most about returning to the stage with Michael?
Well, other than the fact that Michael is a Broadway superstar and, you know, obviously Wicked is known for its music. So hopefully we hear something from him. But I I just am so excited to share the stage with him once again, because we have so much fun together. You know, a big theme of Wicked is friendship. And you know, Michael is the ultimate hype friend, and vice versa. I'm his. And when we get together, you know, because we've been friends since high school, we just laugh. You know, we just have so much fun. We hold each other's hand. We walk down that runway and say, let's do this. And so you can expect a lot of fun. You know, he's kind of forcing me to do something this year that I'm a little scared of. But you know, with Michael by my side, I feel like I can do anything. And that's what friendship is about. You know, literally, you feel like you can defy gravity if you have someone by your side that believes in you. And so I'm really proud to have Michael by my side and can't wait to do the show with him again.
Oh, it's going to be fabulous. And speaking of, you mentioned he's your hype friend. I know you have some exciting news coming out of San Diego this year also. Do you want to share it with
Yes,
us?
yes. We are actually starting a new podcast called Hype Friend. I've been using this term for several years now, just as an extension of the work I do for mental health. You know, uh, in 2023, the U.S. Surgeon General released an advisory report that we're experiencing a loneliness epidemic. That, after COVID and being in a place of isolation for so long, you know, we're lonely and connection, especially in-person connection. I've learned through the Kids Mental Health Foundation is a basic need. So literally we need in-person connection just like we need food, water, sleep. Like it's a basic necessity. And so I I'm not an expert, but I'm a voice. And one way that we can all help is to be a better friend because it's proven that people feel less alone with friendship. And so I came up with the term hype friend because I love to support my friends. I love to see my friends shine and I want to be a hype friend. Well, Michael and I love working together. We actually, after the first Her Universe fashion show, we were so sad once it was done because we were like, we want to do this again. We want to keep working together. And so instead of waiting around for the opportunity to work together again, we decided to do our own thing. And we felt that a podcast was a natural extension. But we wanted to do good with it. Kind of in the theme of Wicked, we wanted to do something for good. And so we thought, you know what? Let's talk about friendship. Let's start a friendship revolution, one hype friend at a time. And, because being a hype friend starts with you. It starts with us all, being a good friend. And if we model friendship, if we're hype friends to the people in our life, then we can kind of spread what it means to be a hype friend, what it looks like to be a hype friend. And so that's what we're going to do. We're just doing a podcast about friendship. We're going to talk about friendship. It's going to be fun. It's not preachy. It's just going to be friends hanging out. But we're having a lot of fun doing it. And so for the first time, we're doing an official after show at San Diego Comic-Con. So it's the official Her Universe fashion show after show, and it's going to be a hype friend episode. So we're going to do it live in front of an audience at the San Diego Public Library, which is where the podcast stage is. And it's at 10 a.m. on Friday morning. And we're going to have the winners there. And we're going to have special guests and just hype up everyone that worked on the show, and hype up the winners, the day after and talk about it. And so we're super excited. The episode won't be live itself, but it'll be posted shortly thereafter. But yeah, we are super excited to launch Hype Friend and do it alongside the Her Universe fashion show. And then moving forward, we're going to be releasing episodes on what we're calling Hype Friend Friday. And just asking people to come hang out with us and be a part of our Hype Friend community.
Oh, I love that. When is the premiere date? When is your first date for your first episode?
So the official launch is July 11th. We're launching with our first couple of episodes, and then we're going to be taking it to Comic-Con. So yeah, definitely fans can watch the first couple of episodes, and then really, I mean, we've already recorded a few episodes, but then moving forward, I mean, it's very much going to be in real time. Just kind of come hang out with us, and we're very like I said, it's just friends hanging out, but it's also we invite our other friends. We're actually building our own what we call our neighborhood. I was inspired by Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, which I'm a big fan of. And so we're building our own neighborhood, our own hype hood, and we invite our friends and they share their own friendship stories. And so we're really excited about what we're building.
Yes, it's very important. It's so important. And I really commend you both for doing that work and speaking up with, in regards to mental health. And it's going to be wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Just really quickly, I just want to ask you one more thing. You were recently announced to return as Ahsoka Tano
Yes.
in Lego Star Wars, right? Rebuild the Galaxy.
Yes, I am so excited to step into Ahsoka's boots again and breathe life into Ahsoka, this time Brickhead Ahsoka
Right?
in Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy Pieces of the Past. It's coming to Disney Plus September 19th, and I'm just so excited. So, obviously, this is the sequel to Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy that came out last year. And, you know, while it's its own galaxy, it's definitely its own galaxy. Ahsoka will feel familiar. It's still Ahsoka's heart. And I think fans will love this storyline. It was very easy to kind of step back into this role again. It just felt so comfortable. And I'm very proud of it. So I can't wait for fans to watch it. And I'm just so excited to return to voicing Ahsoka.
When was the last time you voiced Ahsoka?
It was actually Tales of the Jedi, so it's been a couple of
Oh, wow.
years. Yeah. Dave Filoni promised me I'd always be the voice of Ahsoka in animation, but I never knew when I'd get to voice her again. I didn't know if Ahsoka would come back in animation. So when I got the call, I'm not gonna lie, there were tears of joy, and it was exciting.
Wow, you really have so many exciting things on the docket here. And I'm so excited to see everything that you come out with this coming month alone.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a busy month. I'm 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 I've already said excited, but also not gonna lie, nervous, scared, all of the emotions, which, you know, I think I've learned all of those emotions can exist at once. Um, but I can't wait to share with everyone what we've been working so hard on.
Absolutely. And Ashley, I have to say thank you. This is the third year I got to talk to you on our podcast. So thank you so much for being a champion of fangirls everywhere and
Always.
taking the time to chat with me today.
Thank you, Jenna. Well, I am a proud hype friend of yours, and I'm so proud of you. Keep up the great work, and I'm honored to be here sharing all the news with you today. So, way
Thank
to
you
go.
so
Keep it
much.
up.
Thank you.